So welcome back to my channel. This is Dima Tutorials. Today's video is not gonna be the usual classroom tutorials. Today we're gonna talk about an important life skill that will help you to improve your communication skills. And what this video is gonna be about is on how to introduce yourself, in a manner that will make you look civilized and want people to actually have a conversation with you. Now, how do you go about introducing yourself to people if you're meeting someone for the first time? Before you introduce yourself to any person, the first thing you should consider is the occasion you are meeting the person. Because the way you're going to introduce yourself to someone that you meet in the market is not the same way you're going to introduce yourself to someone that you meet in a business conference. So you have to consider the occasion you are meeting the person. Is it a formal occasion or an informal occasion? Now we're going to look at how to introduce yourself in a formal occasion, how to introduce yourself in an informal occasion, and how to introduce two people that you know but do not know each other. So watch the video attentively. It's going to be very short. Watch it attentively, and at the end of the video, please click on the like button. I would like to be bringing more of this kind of videos on this channel because, like I said, life is not only about academics. Now we're going to first talk about how to introduce yourself in a formal situation. Let's say you get admission and you need to do your registrations. One of the registrations that you do is your faculty registration. Now, let's take a scenario where you enter into your faculty officer's office. Now, how are you going to introduce yourself to the person that is in charge? How are you going to introduce yourself to the lecturer or the admin that is in charge? When you enter the office, you don't just go there and stand looking dumb. And you don't just go, "Good morning, sir. I want to do my faculty registrations." Yes, if you say that, the person might understand you, but he or she will not see you as a civilized person. So when you enter the office, what you're gonna do is to say good morning, sir, or good morning, ma'am, depending on the time of the day and the gender of the person. My name is Chidema Ifani. I'm a first year student of biochemistry and I'm here to do my faculty registrations. This is a man. All you say is good morning, sir. My name is Chidema Ifani. I'm a first year student of biochemistry and I'm here to do my faculty registrations. Now, the person will see you as an enlightened person, like a civilized person, and we want to attend to you. Now, let's take another scenario, another formal scenario. Maybe you're watching this video and you're not a student, you work in a corporate office. Let's say you go to let's say you go to a business conference and you meet someone there that you want to talk to. You know, the reason why we actually want to introduce ourselves to people is because we want to create a relationship. So if you see someone in a business conference that you want to talk to, what you do is to approach the person. You can go like this. If the person is about the same age with you, "Hello, my name is Chidema Ifani. I work with ABC Company." The person might reply, "Hi, my name is Maria Sanson. I work with XYZ Company." Now, the next thing you should do is to stretch forth your hand and have a handshake with the person. "It's a pleasure to meet you." "It's a pleasure to meet you too." The person will reply, "It's a pleasure to meet you." "It's a pleasure to meet you too." Or you can say, "Nice to meet you." The person will reply, "Nice to meet you too." So that's how to introduce yourself in a formal situation. Now, if you're in a business conference and you are in the midst of people that have come for the conference as well, and you're called up to introduce yourself, what you do is just to stand up and say your name. "Good morning, everyone. My name is Chidema Ifani. I am the personnel manager of ABC Company. It's a pleasure to be here. Thank you." You sit down. Simple. That's how to introduce yourself if you find yourself among other people like you in a business conference. I need to say that confidently. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to fidget. You don't need to fidget. You just need to be bold and confident. Okay? So that's how to introduce yourself in a formal situation. Now let's see how to introduce yourself in an informal situation. Informal situation like someone you meet in a bus stop, um someone you meet in a market, someone you meet on the street. So the way you introduce yourself to someone that you meet in a formal situation, like I said earlier, is not the same way you're going to introduce yourself to someone that you meet on the streets or in a bus stop. Let's take, for example, you meet someone in a bus stop. Now, how are you going to introduce yourself to the person? What you're going to do is to approach the person and say, "Hi." You can say hi, you can say hello, you can say what's up. but I prefer to say hi. Hi, my name is Chidema. Hello, my name is Maria. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. It's important to mention that the reason why we meet people, because we don't just go and meet people and introduce ourselves and keep quiet. We meet people because we want to have a conversation with them, right? So after you've talked to someone, after you've introduced yourself to someone, you need to have a follow-up question that will spark off a conversation with the person. You need to have a follow-up question that will spark off a conversation with the person. Now, after you've introduced yourself to someone you meet in a bus stop, and the person has replied, you can ask a question like this: how long have you been waiting for the bus? How long have you been here? Something that will make the person to reply you, you guys to start having a conversation. Okay, both in a formal situation and in an informal situation. When you want to have a conversation with the person, you need to have a follow-up question that will spark off the conversation you want to have with the person. I hope you understand. Now, that is how to introduce yourself in an informal situation. Next thing we're going to do is to learn how to introduce two of your friends that do not know each other. Now, let's say how to introduce two people that do not know each other. Now, let's say I have two friends. One is Thompson, one is Maria. So what I would do is to turn to one person. I can turn to Thompson, I can turn to Maria and ask, have you met? Then Thompson might say, no, I've not. Or the two of them might say, no, we've not. Then when they said that, the next thing I would do is to say, Thompson meets Maria, Maria meets Thompson. Then the two of them might shake hands and say, nice to meet you. Nice to meet you too. That's it. That's how to introduce yourself to someone in a formal situation, an informal situation, and two people that do not know each other. I hope you understood this, and I hope you understood what I've said in this video. I hope you practice it and use it whenever you want to introduce yourself to people. So that's it from me. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time in another video.